I'm Bob K. We're at 3 Decades of Girl, and I'm going to go talk to some art dumpers from past and present. What's your name and what years did you work at Girl in the art dump?
My name is Tony Larson, 1999 to the end of 2008.
Michael Coleman, 2005 to 2012.
Jordan Mitchell, 2009 to 2011.
My name is Johannes, 95-ish to 2000-ish, in the house.
Michael Leon, 1997 to 2003.
Herschel Beltratsky, and I was 2008 to 2014.
My name is Nick Ziegel, 2014 to 2019.
My name's Carlos Michael Gutierrez, 97 officially. I got a graphic in high school, like around 94.
No way.
Andy Jenkins, 93. It wasn't known as the art dump back then.
Why is it called the art dump?
Because it's a dump, and we make a lot of art and we dump it. I don't know. We didn't want to be pretentious.
Favorites are hard, but what's your favorite board that you did?
The art dump project that happened after I left, where we were invited to do a personal art dumper board.
I did one of those.
You did one of those as well, right? I took my Pride of Chicago and put it on a skateboard, not knowing that in fact it had to apply to a rider afterward. There's a Sean Malto Chicago deck that I'm happy to say I was responsible for.
My favorite one is a Rudy Johnson. It's really simple, like off-white with the girl, full board, and a story written inside the girl. Got a chance to like combine my writing with the artwork, and nobody remembers that board, but for me it was special.
I did a series called Dark Chocolate, like a partially unwrapped chocolate bar with exposed wood. I did a lot of like pop artish stuff.
In the early days, we worked on them together. It's funny, so there'll be boards me and Bucky did together, like Pac-Man. Mike Carroll is fun.
You did the Pac-Man?
We worked on it. Yeah, it's a hard memory.
It's actually right here, a girl one. Can I show you?
Yeah.
Okay. Rick Howard, best of both worlds. Because every meeting, he's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm in San Onofre." They're like, "I'm like, you even skate anymore?"
I was in my 20s when I worked at Girl, and I don't think I designed any boards that I liked until after I worked at Girl.
I like these, but this is like very early in my career. I was like, this is probably like my 4th or 5th board series.
Oh my god, I have no idea. I really like this one though, I do.
Okay, it's this one. Yeah, just this one.
I honestly don't, but I would say that a lot of the ones that happen now, like that scene now, in 10, 15 years later, I like more than I did when we made them.
What's your least favorite?
Oh, wow. I could share my first cease and desist letter.
To me, a cease and desist letter is like a badge of honor.
I mean, I guess I could wear it. It's a merit badge right on the sash of everything.
What was the graphic?
The costume.
I remember that. That was sick. Good flip. That was a solid flip.
Yes.
I think that they're all temporary, man. Like, I'm a huge believer that skateboards are temporary, yeah.
But they're not.
They're apparently not, but yeah, you should get it, use it, and move on.
Early CMYK, like 4-color process boards. I think it's got wind and leaves blowing, and it's real foggy. It didn't come out at all.
I don't think I have one, man. I don't love them all, but I don't not like any of them.
I look at the wall and there's all these amazing original graphics, and I go like, oh, I just did all the flips in the 90s.
You have any really good Rick Howard stories?
There was usually stuff that we would do that we would think was really good ideas. You know, like, ha ha, that's good. And then we'd get in a lot of trouble with Meg. Meg would always be like, Rick, what are you doing? Why'd you drag Hirsch into this? But sometimes it'd be me, actually, and I'd always be like, oh, I didn't know. We had a Halloween party. So Rick's like, dude, let's climb on the roof. Let's take the old pumpkins and let's throw them at him to freak them out. So we climbed up on the roof and we had like 15 pumpkins. And one by one, someone would come out and we would just throw it into the empty dumpster or throw it next to the explode. And we were filming it. I mean, stuff like that.
What is the best thing you've learned at Girl and who taught it to you?
Love what you're doing and be with other people that love what you're doing together. Megan was a big influence on me as far as how you do business and how you keep a business running. She handled all the shitty work that the skaters
She still does.
And the artists didn't do it. She handled it all and handled us.
I think I learned it from Andy Jenkins, actually. It was like, don't ever compare yourself.
To not think too far ahead of what you were creating. Just make things. See what happens, see what sticks, make it.
Don't take anything for granted. You know, at times in your life, you start to get accustomed to it and you feel like you deserve it. And I'm lucky to be in this room talking to you right now, my old friend.
I learned a lot from Meg. I learned a lot from Rick. I learned a lot from Mike. Everybody had unique things they taught. I didn't learn that much from Mike, to be honest.
Oh man, Rick Howard, it's have fun. The tagline on the show is called Not That Serious. I think that came maybe like 3 hours before we opened the show, and that was from Meg, going like, everyone's going crazy this week. Don't forget to have fun. It's not that serious.
Cool. Thanks, Carlos.
Hey, dude, thanks, Bob.
Yeah,
Good
right
to
on.
see you.
Thank you, Art Dump. These guys.